Get strong.
Gears of War is a 2006 third-person shooter video game, the first installment of the Gears of War series. It was developed by Epic Games and published by Microsoft Game Studios, initially as an exclusive title for the Xbox 360 in November 2006, before a Microsoft Windows version of the game, developed in conjunction with People Can Fly, was released in 2007. The game's main story, which can be played in single or cooperative play, focuses on a squad of troops who assist in completing a desperate, last-ditch attempt to end a war against a genocidal subterranean enemy, the Locust, and save the remaining human inhabitants of their planet Saga. The game's multiplayer mode allows up to 8 players to control characters from one of the 2 factions in a variety of online game modes. Gameplay features players using cover and strategic fire in order to win battles.
tomorrow.
Earlier today, your gears successfully deployed the light mass bomb. We have destroyed the enemy stronghold. This war has exacted a heavy price from all of us. It has torn our world apart. But you have my word that we will rise again.
They do not understand. They do not know why we wage this war. Why we cannot stop. Will not stop. Why we will fight and fight and fight. Until we win. Or we die. And we are not dead yet.
Gears of War 2 is a third-person shooter video game developed by Epic Games and published by Microsoft Game Studios for the Xbox 360. It is the second installment of the Gears of War series, with lead design by Cliff Bleszinski. The game was released in North America, Europe and Australia on November 7, 2008, and was released in Japan on July 30, 2009. The game expands technically on the previous game by using a modified Unreal Engine 3. The development team brought in comic book writer Joshua Ortega to help write the plot for the game.
What's up with that? You expecting an attack on the ghost town?
These days, Baird, you should expect anything. We'll keep you posted.
So why would they build a base way out here? And what are we looking for anyway?
Not sure. Though I got a bad feeling we'll know it when we see it.
But if this place has answers, why would they be looking into it now? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, governments rarely do.
Something's up there. What was that?
Wretches, maybe. Couldn't tell.
Lot of open space and rooftops around here. Watch for snipers.
This place doesn't look like an outpost. More like a warehouse.
Probably just a facade. They've obviously been hiding something here.
Yeah, but what?
We'll find out soon enough.
Looks like some stranded might have been here.
Smells like the plumbing's out. This place is a mess.
You called it. Plumbing definitely does not work.
Control, this is Delta. Do you copy?
Delta, this is Command. Do you have something to report?
No. Trying to reach Control.
Control is offline for now, Delta. You'll report directly to Command. Keep us posted. Over.
Roger that. Delta out.
We're screwed.
Welcome to Jameson Depot. Proper identification is required for entry.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm sorry, but proper identification is required for entry. Good day.
Jack, rip this door, pronto. Forget it, Jack. We're gonna have to blow this thing open. Bear, can you get a blast charge ready?
Of course. Regular or extra strength?
Extra strength. We'll recon till you're ready.
Roger, boss man. Bear it out.
Let's see if we can find some power. Stay alert.
flamethrower. Sweet. Think it still works?
Never know till you try.
Remember Carmine was always talking about fire? He would have loved that thing.
Yeah. And burned our asses with it.
Rest in peace, Carmine.
Let's try this out.
Should we try that door again?
No, it's not a power issue. It's clearance.
Let's just get back to the Centaur. We got wrenches!
That may burn a little. Let's do this. Scratch one grub.
Yo, what's the word?
Some kind of security door we need to bypass.
Bypass? You mean you're gonna blow that shit up?
Exactly.
It's all ready, Marcus. Just make sure you get your ass outside of the blast radius, and whatever you do, don't drop the thing.
Gotcha. We'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, we'll know.
Man, if I knew extra strength was this heavy, I would have asked for regular.
Jack, see what you can do.
Wretches!
Ah, shit! Door seal! Jack, you know what? Feet down!
have proper identification?
Oh yeah, I got some identification for you.
Gears of War 3 is a third-person shooter video game developed by Epic Games and published by Microsoft Studios for the Xbox 360. It is the third installment of the Gears of War series. Originally due for release on April 8, 2011, the game was delayed and eventually released on September 20, 2011. The story was written by science fiction author Karen Travis. Like its predecessors, Gears of War 3 received widespread critical acclaim from critics. Critics praised its story, voice acting, visuals, and music, but criticized its lack of innovation. Gears of War 3 sold over 3 million copies and was the second best-selling game in the US.
We got grubs inbound. It's been a long time, Phoenix. I'm guessing you didn't come all this way to inquire about my health.
No. We've got something for you. The key for Prescott's data disk.
Well, you must think it's pretty damn urgent. Hell, I'd almost given up on the damn thing.
Yeah. It contains information where Prescott's holding my father. Azura. Ring any bells with you?
What in the hell do you mean, holding your father?
I got a message from him. He didn't get killed after all. Prescott had him kidnapped.
Dear God Almighty! And all that shit's on the disc? Well, where'd you get the key?
Prescott handed it to me today. Just before he died.
Well, Phoenix, I have no goddamn idea what to say. And that's a first for me.
Contact! Grubs at the front gates! All personnel to stand to positions!
I'll fill you in after we dealt with our visitors.
Load up and meet me at the front gate. I'll be damned if I'll let those bastards take this fort.
Grab some weapons and get to the front gate!
Bernie, you're on us. Get on the PA system and call it out.
Okay, will do.
The locusts are coming!
All personnel stand to! Hold the front gate! Got a whole grub battalion out there, people!
Never seen this many of them out here before.
Well, I think we might have pissed them off. We ran into the Queen.
She's alive? God damn it! Phoenix, any more shocks you want to share with me?
Not yet.
Have you seen her?
Marcus, we don't hold those gates! Those guys will be all over!
We're losing people!
Locusts are at the front gate!
Oh, yeah!
Throwing frag!
Yeah, which one of you freaks is next?
beast! Incoming!
Those gates ain't gonna hold much longer! Hold on! They've reached the outer courtyard! Come on!
All personnel, the front gate's been breached. Fall back and regroup at the second gate. I repeat, the second gate. Concentrate fire on the outer courtyard.
Yeah, which one of you
I thought nobody ever got past the defenses here.
They did! But that was the Pendulum War!
You still got Hammer of Dawn control, Colonel? You know, the big dangerous one.
I do! The targeting system's screwed! Can't risk it!
Enemy reinforcement!
You want some? Got one. Dead enough to me.
All of Malik's inbound. Use your one-shot. Target their shield.
Keep them out! Hold that gate! Nice!
Yo, bitches, put those goddamn shields down and just let me kill you! Hey, I promise I'll kill you fast! The cold days remain, bitch!
Come on, drop them!
Yeah, we're dropping them, but they've invited all their cousins.
Sweet. Frag out! I'm out! Nuts!
That's the last of them. For a while, anyway.
Yeah, Probably just long enough to get rid of the smell of burning grub.
Colonel, we better have that talk now.
But that's downright unbelievable, even for that asshole. So, this thing your dad's invented, it'll kill off a limit? What about the rest of the grubs?
No guarantees. Just because they turn into Lambent doesn't mean it'll work on them. But we still gotta find out where Azura is.
Shame about the hammer. It's just what we need.
Goddamn thing! It still triggers a few satellites, but forget about accuracy.
Maybe I can fix that.
Baird, here's the disc. Amaze me. Bernie, you are not gonna believe this shit.
It'll have to wait, Vic. Is anyone monitoring the radio net? It's Sam and Anya. They're pinned down outside the perimeter.
We're on it, Bernie. Come on, people, lock and load.
I'll get someone to drive the truck for you.
What? Did I miss something, Blondie?
I'll let your old man fill you in. Just keep an eye on his blood pressure. Stay calm, deep breaths, that kind of stuff, okay?
Gears of War Judgement is a third-person shooter video game, developed by People Can Fly and Epic Games and published by Microsoft Studios for the Xbox 360. It was released in North America and Australia on March 19, 2013, and in Europe on March 22nd. It is a spin-off of the Gears of War series and a prequel to the entire franchise. On June 4, 2012, Microsoft announced the development of Gears of War Judgement at the company's press conference during the Electronic Entertainment Expo 2012, before releasing a debut trailer and demonstrating the upcoming multiplayer features. Prior to Microsoft's announcement, video game journalists had already determined that the chronology of events in Gears of War Judgement would predate that of the other releases in the franchise, and that the prequel would feature Damon Baird and Augustus Cole as protagonists.
Coach from time to time.
Trash ball. You're not a fan.
Pretend war? No. How are you finding the real thing?
I've been more comfortable.
Then unburden your mind.
Next, we headed for Onyx Point.
That facility's location is classified, Private.
I toured Harbor a few years back. One of your generals was a big fan. Took me on a tour.
This place is a goddamn hornet's nest!
Watch out! I never trained for amphibious assault!
It's showtime, baby! Incoming!
I think that's all of them.
Let's hope the missile's close by.
We went on inside. I hope you don't plan on shooting us for trespassing, Colonel.
I already have plenty of reasons to shoot you, Private.
Well, I don't see any signs marked light mass missile. You know, they really should do that. Hey, a silverback! I heard about these things.
Anyone out there? Up and at 'em. One flag. Come on! This is Saga!
Okay, no reason to waste time out here. Let's go.
The doors were unlocked. We hoped that kept up until we found the missile.
Gears of War 4 is a 2016 third-person shooter video game developed by the Coalition and published by Microsoft Studios for Microsoft Windows and Xbox One. It is the fourth main installment in the Gears of War series, and the first mainline entry not to be developed by Epic Games. The game was released worldwide on October 11, 2016. The sequel, Gears 5, was released on September 10, 2019. Upon release, the game received generally positive reviews, with critics praising the game's combat, visuals and set pieces, while criticism was directed towards the campaign and writing. The game was also the first Gears of War title since the original to be released for Windows.
missiles on that thing are indestructible. Shoot the scabs!
Focus fire on those scabs! Get down!
It's not working! We need another way to hurt it!
Wait! Transform!
JD! The catwalk! We can open those transformers from up there!
That's it! The transformer's open! We gotta shoot the core!
On my way! We gotta shock it! Get to another transformer switch!
All right, core's exposed. Now we shoot it.
That's it! Now shoot the blisters!
again! Just what I needed. Okay, now we shoot the core! Got it!
So fast.
You swarm are all connected, right? In your hives? Well then, broadcast this. We're getting my mother back. Then we're burning your goddamn hive to the fucking ground!
Gears Pop was a mobile real-time strategy video game in which two players battle using Funko Pop, stylized characters from the Gears fictional universe. Its gameplay was modeled on that of Clash Royale. The game released in August 2019 on Android, iOS, and Windows platforms, about a month in advance of the next major entry in the series, Gears 5. The game was developed by UK-based developer Mediatonic along with a coalition.
Come on, bring it!
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Gears 5 is a 2019 third-person shooter video game developed by the Coalition and published by Xbox Game Studios for Xbox One, Microsoft Windows and Xbox Series X/S. It is the fifth main installment of the Gears of War series and the sequel to Gears of War 4. Gears 5 follows the story of Kate Diaz, who is on a journey to find out the origin of the Locust Horde, the main antagonistic faction of the Gears of War series. The Ultimate Edition for Gears 5 was released on September 6, 2019, while the Standard Edition of the game was released worldwide on September 10, 2019. Gears 5 received generally favorable reviews from critics who praised the gameplay, campaign, presentation, and amount of content, but criticized the story and overall lack of innovation.
Boss, this isn't a big improvement!
Oh, you're more than welcome to take the wheel, mate! We've got shatters! Outpost ahead! The Torment's gonna overrun them if we don't help!
Alright, everyone out!
How nice to see you all again! Feel free to pitch in! Come on, Delta, let's hold the line!
That Swarmack's on the way! We gotta slow it down! Give it everything you got! Crystal Head!
Ah! You remember me? Now's the fun part, bitch!
Back in!
You're goddamn Oh, when I said the fun part, I meant fun for the cold train, baby! Oh, what the? No! Cole!
Everyone, into that Minotaur! We'll cover you!
Look!
You know I ain't going out like that, baby!
Cole! What are you doing?
I'm buying you some time!
Get out of there, Cole!
Good idea!
Oh, shit.
No!
Go! Go!
The pedal is literally to the metal! It doesn't go any faster!
Okay, Foz. I think we're clear.
No, we killed that goddamn thing! Shit, that was cold!
I don't know, Ginge!
Watch out, we got more of them!
I know, we're almost there! Alright, people, we made it! Then everyone out, and get ready!
Delta, we hold them here. They can't get past this wall.
Here they come! Come on, Delta, we cannot let them through!
Do not let up!
It would appear you are in distress. Allow us to assist you.
Oh! Yes! Just in time!
All right, stay behind him.
I got something else for him, Delta! Special delivery! Holy shit! Bird, you beautiful maniac!
Delta! What are you doing down there? Get your asses up on... Come on, come on! railgun's gotta recharge between shots! So get on a turret and hold these bastards off!
You heard him, Delta! Take out those blocks!
What the hell is that?
It's coming down!
You gotta be joking!
Shoot the Tots!
Carmine! When can we use that railgun?
As soon as it recharges!
Shit!
It's on me! Let go! Asshole!
Shoot the tonsils!
Just keep firing till we finish the job!
Focus on those tonsils!
Beard! We can't stop it! Fire the hammer, beacons or not!
I can't! Without targeting coordinates, I'll kill you and level half the city! Wait, what? Jack, no, Jack, what are you doing?
Beard! What's happening?
It's Jack! He's broadcasting beacon coordinates, and he's overriding my firing controls! Oh, you clever little shit.
Okay, let's get tactical.
Later, Jack.
Reporting in.
Shot wide! Gun's going dry!
Here they come! Grub's up again!
All these.
Target down.
I'm out! Moving. We're done here!
Beautiful.
Handful of us made it off Azura alive.
to cut through. Okay, let's go. Stay back. We're coming down. Guess who? Dave, send a pulse and let's see what we're dealing with. Ah, there they are. Okay, let's put them down! Get into cover! Come on!
High ground on the left! Flank them!
It's a frag if you got him!
Baird? Confirmed. The Dura burial site is active.
Shit. Okay, Condor's in the air. Let me know if you need reinforcements.
We get it handled for now. Delta out. Come on, we gotta find one of those silos. Assuming the swarm haven't ripped them all apart.
Hey, I think we can get down this way. Shit. Sorry.
Hey, these headaches.
I'm okay, all right? Let's just find the silo.
For the record, you don't seem okay.
I'll live.
There's too many active hives. Everywhere we go, another burial site's hatched.
All the more reason to get the Hammer of Dawn alive.
Let's hope Jin sees it that way.
Got him! Alright, got them all.
Wait a second. Guys, we're in the asylum.
There, we found one of the silos, but it's wrecked.
Well, there's two more. One of them's still operational.
Hope you're right. We ended the...
So, straight's not an option. How much rocket base is even left?
Let's find out. You guys go right, Marcus and I'll go left. We'll find those silos.
Sounds good. Stay in contact.
You sure about this?
2 silos, 2 paths. You got a better idea? Del, hatch! Jump down.
This looks like some kind of exhaust cell. But is it from a silo?
Only one way to find out.
Where'd it go? Are there more? Just keep pushing out.
Put this to good use. Okay, solved.
Now, what's the guy?
All right, looks like this sluice gate's our way out. Dave, can you get this open?
Man, you know what? If they want to turn this place into a hive, let them. It's an isolated island hundreds of miles from shore.
Uh-huh. Let's just make sure that happens after we leave. See?
Going down!
So much for a silo.
Yeah, under here.
Man, we got company.
James, we're above you.
I see you.
We can provide support from up here if things get hairy. Just tell us who to target.
Okay, now! Open fire! Frag out! No, we got a nest!
Toss a frag! Close it up!
This'll work.
We got a few more up here. You two push ahead.
Copy that. Watch it, swarm! Oh shit, carrier! Bro, we can use those reinforcements right about now!
Condor's almost within range, Delta. Okay, kid, reinforcements incoming. I've got Guardians or DR1. What do you want? Yeah, decision making's not your strong suit, I see.
business matter.
Hey, Control, that carrier's down. Thanks for the help. DBs, one of you secure the area. The other's with us. Let's go.
I'm always